Hello everybody, and welcome to the finale of Mario Tennis Open. Yes, it had to end sometime, but there's really not much left for us to get other than, Street Pass and online and the two-player stuff, which there's really no helping that. So, once again, I did grind a couple of coins. What I did is I decided I'm just going to do one game of the Endless Galaxy Court thing and use that, whatever I get from that, to buy stuff, and turns out I actually had by far my best run to date. So I'll show you my high scores on everything once we get out of this, just because it'll be interesting to show off just how much everything's grown. But other than that, we should have enough to buy the rest of the items we need here. We only need 7 to hit 100 items bought in the shop, so that'll get us our last costume other than the one we'll get from, finishing everything. The final cup and whatnot. Is that a Hammer Bro uniform? I wonder if we have all the Hammer Bro stuff. That'll be something to check out. I think we've bought 100 now. I'm not quite sure. I think everything else is going to be pretty dang expensive. I guess the Mario racquet isn't. And we're probably only going to be able to buy one thing here regardless of what it is. So we could go with like the Tanuki racket. We can't even get anything too expensive. We'll get the Tanuki Mario racket. That should be 100, yes. So that will get us the Boo costume, finally. So now that we have that, we have to decide what will be the final item or the final costume we show off in the series. And before we do that, I want to kind of scope out what full outfits we have. Alright, I've decided what I want here. It might be a weird mishmash of stuff, but you'll see why in a second. Basically, I wanted to make the most speed-oriented thing I could. And that pretty much barrels down to like all the Lakitu stuff, but we don't, of course, have the shoes or the racket. So what I'm doing with the racket is I'm putting it on blooper because that's what gives us the most powerful kind of shot. We have a lot of spin there. You can see even if I go to the bullet bill, doesn't really increase our power a lot, and that's the most powerful racket we have. So I am keeping it with the blooper just so we have a lot of spin, so we have some kind of impact with our shots. But the shoes, the uniform, and the wristbands and the uniform are both Lakitu. The shoes are Blue Yoshi because those are the only speed-oriented shoes we have, really. Nothing else is really going to outspeed what we have now. I'll do a quick check, I guess, but I don't think anything's gonna pass that. Cheap, maybe, no. No, not even. Oh yeah, nothing, definitely. Well, you know what? The lightning shoes doesn't disappoint. What were the Blue Yoshi shoes at that? The corner one. Lightning does give us a bit of power, I think. Let me check that. Oh, it gives us a bit of power, for sure. Lightning shoes might be the best here. I just want it to keep my movement high because that's the only real attribute we haven't gotten to show off. So there you go. Lightning shoes, Lakitu uniform, Lakitu wristbands, and blooper racket. I know it's a mishmash of things, but we don't really have all the items in the game, so we can't really show off, the Lakitu set, which would be absolutely insane, I'm sure. But we'll go with what we have. So I have decided for this last one, I'll be using my Mii, of course, because it's what we've been building up this whole time. And we're going to have Waluigi on our team. Mainly because we haven't really shown him off much. Actually, no, we used him on the Ice Cup. Oh, lordy. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Then instead... Ooh, Metal Mario on our side for a lot of power hits would not be terrible. Yeah. And it would be nice to have one power character and one speedy defensive character. So there you go. My main and my Mii together working at it. This will be interesting, especially since I've never really gone with a speedy type, build in this game. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that. Also, all of the trickiness, I didn't realize we actually play on the shifting court. I thought we would be playing on this static court. Anyway, all of the trickiness will give me a really strong, look at that, a really strong slice chance shot. So that's what I can use to basically put the nail in the coffin for any enemies while if Meta Mario would use it, he could use all of the power-oriented chance shots to get some good ones off there. And of course, my lobs aren't going to be anything to scoff at either. So I think I'm making a good choice here in terms of what I'm using. And of course, that can go all the way to the back if I want it to. Will that get past Peach? Yeah, she still can't even react to that, even though I have literally no power. So yeah, I think this is a fairly strong build for my character, all things considered. And surprisingly, you know, like I said before, the strongest thing might not just be like a complete set. That'll just give you a specialized area, if anything. The strongest thing would be just to look at what things give you the best stats for what they are. Because once again, shoes don't affect your shot speed or anything. They only affect your movement. So it stands to reason you'd have speedy shoes. Uniform really affects all your stuff, so once again, you want to have an all-around one for that. So what I've seen for the best stuff online, most people do recommend you have the Superstar uniform, which we have not been lucky enough to unlock, so sadly that's not in the cards for us. Wristbands, once again, will affect your power. Oh, that's just unlucky. We have the Vortex on our side. What was I even saying? Oh, nasty boy. Nasty boy, I'm evil. Was that the first game? Or did we lose the first game? No, because Metal Mario's serving. That means I won the first game. So it's 1-1 now. Yeah, just as a heads up, this might be a little bit longer than... Oh, a little bit of a longer than average game here. I think focusing Metal Mario on having power characters, I think just having our partner on a power character in general is just going to end better for us than trying to have him on a power character trying to score all the shots. If I'm the one that's like, well, not score all the shots. Having him score all the shots is better than having to rely on him to get all these hard shots, like putting him as a defense or a speed character or something like that. I definitely think that's a job that should be more relegated to you. You know. Also, that's out. Sweet. As long as we can keep winning these next few games, this match won't drag on for forever. Once again, it is our last match of the game. I can't really do anything about not being able to get Street Pass. That one's just a lost cause, you know. Oh my god, we're quickly losing ground here whenever they're the ones serving. I feel like it's because I should usually be in the back, given how I'm a speed character. I do have a couple of uses in the front, I guess. I will be able to easily reach any chance shot, and boom. Ooh, I am loving that killer slice chance shot that we have always on the back burner there. No matter what, that's our ace in the hole. And I'm serving again, so this should be a quick one and done round. Once again, the defensive character being the back. That's a shame. He's a power character. There's no way he was going to get to that. Please. Thank you. As long as you get the Vortex off of our side, I'm happy. I should have hit it at Daisy. I don't know how we got that point back, but it happened. I think I was touching on this earlier, but I didn't finish my point. The best combination of stuff is just a mishmash, to be honest. Power-oriented racket, all-around oriented uniform, speed-oriented shoes, wristbands can really go anywhere, whatever you want. So there you go. There's your tip of the day for competitive, if that ever becomes a thing in Aces. That's a shame, honestly. Just knowing that Aces probably isn't going to have like the customization in your character that this game had, simply because, you know, there's not any Mii's. And that's one thing that's kind of making me iffy. It's like I can hardly imagine going back to a world where you don't have all of the customization options that this game had, you know? And Ultra Smash kind of had that going for it in a way with the customizable amiibo. And honestly, I think it'd be a shame if Aces didn't try to do that as well, because we all know the Switch does have amiibo compatibility, and just use it in the same way that that Ultra Smash used it. Have it be your doubles partner when you're on online ranked. Of course, it would also be an option to have like actual two-player ranked mode, just like you can on Mario Kart, but I guess it's not really cooperative at that point. It's more of a, you know, just fun competition. But still, I do think it would be a shame if we had no kind of customization like we do in this game or in Ultra Smash. Oh, is this already the match point? Oh, geez. Alright. Well, I mean, it is only the first match, to be fair. We have 2 more to go. Good lord. Also, I have no idea how much I'm going to cut out of the us figuring out what costume to use, because that went on for a little bit, and this is already going to be quite the long episode on its own, being the most difficult cup for sure. Ooh, should have been able to get that. That's a shame. Now, I definitely like my partner being a power character. Just not having to rely on him to get all these crazy shots from a defense character or something, you know? Much nicer. Much nicer. Also, there's no way he's getting that. This should be a bit of an easier match, seeing how it's Wario and Waluigi. And once I wanted to use Waluigi in this, mainly because the tennis games kind of created Waluigi. So it'd be a shame, you know, I mean, it's not really a shame, but it'd be appropriate to use him in our final bout here just as a sign of the times. That was my thinking through it. That should get past. No! Wow, defense character has the defense, I guess. Alright, I'm going to make sure I don't really hit it to Wario, or whoever's in the front, because I don't think I'm going to have quite enough speed to hit it back, and then I do it immediately. Ooh, Metal Mario killing it. Oh, that was a bad shot to have to deal with. Alright, Metal Mario in the back. Ooh. Alright, that's okay. We can come back. It's Wario and Waluigi. How much can we really suffer here? Please let me use a chance shot, my friend. I know you're a power character and all that, and that's why you should let me have the shots. Oh, this is bad. We have Vortex on our side. Here we go. I just wanted to change it no matter what. No way we're getting anywhere with the Vortex. Very bad deal. Ooh! Oh, that almost got through. This should, though. Being a fairly tricky character is going to make that a bad deal for them. Also, I kind of have the, like, ultimate tricky character. There's not really any tricky characters other than Baby Peach that have the speed to back up their trickiness. And Baby Peach, of course, being Baby Peach, fairly dang useless. Why is Metal Mario way out there? Don't like it. But yeah, this is a pretty dang good tricky character, if I do say so myself, as I get hit with the ball. Oh, that should have been out of here. That should have been out of here, but I flubbed it so hard. Thankfully, Metal Mario is here to save our butts. Nope, not dealing. All right, 30-15. I don't know what the score is at exactly. Ooh, I never expect them to hit that back. 1-1, 2-game, 3-set match. Wait, where are we then? We won the first set, right? I thought we had already won a set. That's completely my bad. Yeah, it's Metal Mario serving. That's out. It must be. That's what it must be. All right, game point. Let's get the lead here. See, look at that. Look at that reaction. Not being a power character is definitely bad in that sense, because that would be going right past their defenses if I was a power character. Game needed to win the set. True enough. Ooh, I gave that right to him. That's all my bad. Nope. Please get that. Ah, he's a power character. Having him in the back is just going to be really not good. Oh, that would have been a guaranteed win. Okay, there you go. That's whatever. Also, they have the Vortex, so maybe we can pull a fast one on them. Yeah, just Metal Mario being in the back is really bad. Being the slowest character in the game, once again. I did not foresee that difficulty. Also, he just straight yeeted it right past him. There we go. There we go. Now, I was thinking about that one. I was thinking, how could I possibly get it past Waluigi just on my own? And I basically had to hit him back and then hit one right down the middle. Was my only plan of attack there, really. Oh, bad choice. Alright, this'll get past. Boom. Set point. Alright, that's one set. We only need one more to go. Let's do this. Very much fearing the next match. Oh! Metal Mario didn't even attempt to get it. Okay, interesting choice. Whatever. I would have preferred not giving them the wooden instead of the vortex, but you know what? Whatever. I trust your judgment. Get past. Okay. It's always a gamble when you're not a power character. That is a bit weird and limiting, seeing how I've mostly played as power characters throughout all the star tournaments. It's like I don't expect to not be able to get it past them in that way. Also, I'm really surprised that actually got us a point there, because that was a crapshoot for sure. Please give me one. Oh my God, so many great chance shots that could have gotten us the point like 10 times over. Metal Mario was ready though. That's fine. We got the game regardless. One more game and then we win this match. Then we move on to our finale, which I haven't really been paying attention to the... Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. It's hard to see the ball when it's on this vortex thing. All right, I'm very lucky I was able to hit that, and I'm very lucky that that was hit towards Wario. Metal Mario, you're a god. That was bad. That was another bad. Okay. Oh, we did not deserve that point. I'm not gonna lie. Not in the slightest. Okay. I'm gonna try and just counter all of its shots. Do the best I can. I should have been able to hit that, I think. Maybe if I had backed up a bit more. Oh yeah, get that vortex out of here. And just hit Waluigi in the side of the head, sure. Was I saying something before? Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention at all to who's in the tournament. So I don't... Ugh, I wish he had hit it a second earlier. I don't know who our final one's going to be. Yo, that's unlucky. Okay. Please, thank you. Get that off of our side. And that'll force the deuce for the win of the entire match. Oh, you're getting out of your position, boy. I'd watch that. He might be able to get to that. No, being a power character did not help you out there. That's for sure. Oh, that was a bad hit. Oh, Metal Mario shouldn't have gone for that. He should have just stayed at his post. I had no idea how to hit that. Whatever. Easy point. Advantage us. Yep, that's it. Match point. Let's go. Let's go. Stop hitting it towards Waluigi. I did that. That was my bad. Okay. Okay, we're suffering a little. We got this, though. Boom. Point. Simple as that. It's just weird. As a tricky character, you kind of just... Once you get a certain chance spot, it's like a free win. Alright. This is not right. I don't know what Metal Mario is doing, but he is not returning these shots well. That's out! Oh, I tried to cancel my shot. I tried. You really... Well, I guess I shouldn't really say you. I really never cancel my shots. Wait, if you press L, does it say got it? No, that... Yeah. So I guess if you're on an online match, I'm not sure... Well, I guess not an online match. If you're playing two-player, you can press L to say, I have it. Interesting. I never noticed that. But it also cancels your shot. I guess just in doubles in general, it'll say got it. Boo and Bowser, Alright, I definitely want to change that bottom screen back to what I had it, and I didn't. But yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before. L does cancel your shot. There's very few times when it's actually useful, but on those times where you think it's going to go out, and you've already charged up a shot, that's one of those times it's useful, for sure. And I'm glad I actually got the chance to show that it can be helpful in some point. So that's good. Oof, Boo and a Bowser is going to be an awkward situation to work past, having a power character and a very mobile, tricky character. That was an awkward shot to hit back. I didn't know where it was going. I was really expecting a chance shot. It's not often that you get a return that slow without getting a chance shot as well. Also, I have to be careful with Boo serving here. For sure. No way you're getting that. Yeah, Boo serves can trip you up pretty dang easily, if he remembers to do a slice. That reminds me of something I wanted to talk about. I hope we get a bit more of a complicated AI options for Mario Tennis Aces. And what I mean by that is like, where you can control what they do a bit more. Like right now, it's just like, set their difficulty. It could be... Oh, he missed it. I didn't expect that. It could be, you know, maybe set them to play really offensively. And the way that could work is maybe, I know there's going to be like special shots of some kind because we were shown a special shot meter in the trailer for Mario Tennis Aces. Maybe they'll only use their power shots the first instance they get the chance to. Or if you set them to be defensive, they could only use defensive power shots and not utilize their offensive power shots, which would be just another interesting, thing. Or you could set them to be balanced, where maybe they hold their special shot for a few volleys, and then if they get the opportunity to use a power shot after, like, say, 5 volleys, they'll use it. But if they have a chance to use the defensive power shot or special shot, they'll use that, It's just so many complex things you could add into the AI settings here to maybe make your doubles partner play. Oh, that was dirty. Make your doubles partner play a bit more attuned to what how you want them to play. Or maybe just give yourself a bit of a challenge when you're fighting against the AI that you're setting. It's just a bunch of weird things. Or even if you wanted to make it more complicated, I know this is going to be a weird choice, but like, make it similar to the AI settings of Secret of Mana, or Mana, however you want to say it, to where it's basically a grid, and you can set them on an order from most defensive to most offensive to, I guess this wouldn't really apply to tennis, but close to the enemy and far from the enemy. Which I guess could mean, like, play closer to the net and farther from the net if you're up close, or maybe in the back, something like that. I don't know. But, like, the AI settings could get so complicated, and it's weird. I feel like they definitely should have introduced that by now. It just seems like such a basic thing that it should have. Also, free point. Wow. Boo got that. That's worrying. Can you miss a shot? Whoa! No way. No way he just did that. Peeking the mic for the win. Okay. Really? You're out? What's that set the score to? We do have the first set, and now it's 1 game to 1 game. Cool. Good to know. We definitely don't want them to get one more, or else this could go on to... Why'd you hit it towards Boo? Whatever, I guess. Or this could go into a tiebreaker. And we definitely do not want them to win a set, because that would be pretty bad. That would prolong the game by so much. Oh my goodness. And they have 2 games. We need to put it into tiebreaker for this one. I wasn't sure if he was going to pull that off, but he did. So I'll give him that. What? Okay. I know that was my fault, but still. Please hit it to the right. Thank you. You're a power character. You can get it past them. I know I can't. I'm setting a bad example by trying to do it. But still, dude. Give it a try. I don't know how that got past, but it did. You see, it's real weird. Another break point. 2 in a row, I guess. Oh, please. Oh, you should have had it. You should have had it 3 times. There you go. 3rd time's the charm, I guess. Okay. Oh, the old tiebreaker music. Have we heard this before? Did we get the chance to? I feel like I already gushed about this song. Straight from Mario Tennis 64. Man, that's the one thing that the team for every one of these games does perfectly right. Old songs. The good ones, too. Not just some random song. No, like the tiebreaker song comes back as the tiebreaker song. Match point song comes back as the match point song. It's good stuff. Also, we need to win this tiebreak, no matter what. It's getting a little disorienting having the server switch every time when I'm not paying attention to who it should be. That should get around. Okay, there we go. 2-2. Need to get to at least 6, and then we should have a pretty good chance here. You see that? Okay, at least it was out. Okay. Ooh, that's dangerous. Stop hitting it towards Bowser. Dude, you need to stop. And we have Vortex now. Honestly, I was kind of in favor of letting that hit the ground just so we wouldn't have to deal with the Vortex. There we go. That's fine. Sand is fine. Oh! Okay, he missed it. Please. No, use it. Use chance shot. I'm surprised you got that. Oh. Still? Oh my goodness. That was... There was heartbreak. There were tears. There was laughter. That was an entire plot synopsis of a season of a drama. Wow, easy enough. As long as we keep the lead by 1 point, I'm fine with that. Honestly, oh, it's done. It's done. All right, come on. I think Bowser might be serving this next time, so I'm afraid. All right, set point. Let's do this. Not pulling that on me. Okay, that went fine. Oh, I'm surprised Boo was able to get that. I'm surprised Bowser was able to get that, and I missed it. All right, yeah, Bowser's serving, so it's a bit scary here. All right, that's good. As long as he's in the back, there we go. Set point. Didn't let them get the set, so I'm happy. I'm really happy. Okay. 2 games to win. We have 2 sets. There's practically no way for us to lose at this point. Also, I should have hit that to the other side. Practically no way to lose, but, you know, knock on wood. Okay. Oh, also, quick story. I never knew that when you, like, I've only heard people say knock on wood. I didn't know people actually had a thing where you're supposed to knock on, well, like, actually knock on wood, like, knock on wood. That was probably extremely loud. I'm sorry for that. So a few days ago, I was talking to someone and they had, you know, like, jinxed themselves. And they actually hit, like, they hit my wooden table. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I was so confused. I thought they'd gone insane. And then they're like, knock on wood. I'm like, oh. Like, they didn't say it or anything. They just went ahead and knocked on it. And I was like, I have no idea what's going on here. I'm surprised that didn't get past. There you go. Metal Mario with the shot. But yeah, fun little story there about me only hearing things and not actually seeing them. Oh! Nope. Aw. That was almost the exact same thing that we had done a little earlier. Oh my god. My index finger is getting the oddest cramp. And I'm kind of afraid. Nope, not past me. Not past me. Alright, he can get that. He can get that. Oh, is that it? Nope. Oh, that's bad. Oh, man. Once again, heartbreak, laughter, everything. Also, Bowser's serving this entire game, so that's worrying. How was that out? And how did that go so far out? That wasn't even close. That was odd. Really, Boo? Stop that nonsense. Yeah, get it right around him. Bring it back over to Deuce. They don't need a game on us. Not today. Ooh. Metal Mario on point. Trying to get the point, but not working. There we go. Advantage us. Break point. Let's go. Hopefully we can get this. Stop hitting it to Boo. Thank you. Oh, that was bad. I have a very bad habit, it seems, of just trying to hit a ball that I shouldn't. And it does not work out for me half the time. Oh, there we go. Okay, one more game, and then we got this. I know this has been going on for a long while, but I'm serving, so it shouldn't be too terrible. Especially if Boo is returning it, it seems. Okay, Metal Mario, you got advantage up there. Let's do this. Oh! I know I have to go for those. There's not really much I can do about that. Oddly enough, the vortex seemed to work in our favor there. Oh, that didn't hit it in the direction I was going to. I thought it was going to. Yeah, there we go. Surprise him in the face. The surprise chance shot. Confuse that boy. One more. Championships point on the final cup of the last tournament we need to do. If I want to claim a shot during a doubles match, press L. I wonder if that actually stops the computer from actually getting it. Because I've done it before and I noticed the computer didn't bother with it. That would be interesting. I might test that out. Oh, I forgot we had sand on our side. Kind of confused me for a second. Yeah, he did not go for it. Oh, wow, that was bad. Interesting. I didn't know that actually affected computer players as well. Did not know at all. That is extremely interesting. Blow him away a bit, and then... Okay, could have killed him. This should do it. Kaboom. Kaboom. Gotta hear a little bit more of the championship point music for the Star Cup. And we get the Bowser Jr. wristbands. Oh, sorry, I have a little gas in my throat here. That was it. That is the last game you're going to see on this series. Hoo boy, that was fun. I'm glad I actually went for something outside of my, shell of comfort for that, having a bit of a speedy, tricky character. Because that's really something I never build up, and it really does show you that, just mix and matching the best things you can find is a bit better than just focusing on one full costume. Although I did test it out, the Tanuki Tanuki Mario outfit with the Tanuki racquet is pretty viable. And of course that gives us the Luigi costume for being the Finals Cup on doubles. And it should bring us into a credits where I can talk about the series. There we go. So the first one that's actually been, good. This has been fun. I'm going to be real here. Unlike with Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, I actually enjoyed my entire time playing this. Because it's not really just one tone. There's tons of mini games. There's the tournaments, which Ultra Smash can't say it has. There's the exhibitions. And then there's a whole character creation aspect, which is really what makes this game, in my opinion, the best Mario Tennis game. Of course, I can't really attest too much to Mario Power Tennis. A lot of people have noted in the comments about a lot of things that Power Tennis actually had that I said this game started. And I'll give it that, but I just haven't played the game enough. I didn't have very many GameCube games when I was a kid, just the big ones like Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion, Sonic Adventure Battle, and all that. So it was interesting just playing through this, knowing a lot more about Mario Power Tennis. If you liked this series, have I got good news for you? I do want to do a Mario Tennis Aces Let's Play. I want to aim to release it this year, at least. Probably not right after launch, because I'm not sure if I'll have the money, not sure if I'll, I want to know what I'm doing going into it, and want to know the quality of the game, or if it's just going to be another Ultra Smash, which I really doubt it. Once again, a big part of that is going to rely on the customizability of the game. And another thing that kind of reassures me is the fact that Mario, Luigi, and Wario are wearing costumes. They're wearing actual tennis costumes. And that kind of means maybe you can unlock costumes for each character or something like that. Anyway, that has been Mario Tennis Open. I'll see you in the next series. See you all then, and goodbye.